Wales is facing a deep crisis in its rugby landscape following a disastrous Six Nations campaign, losing all 5 matches. With the national team suffering 17 consecutive Test defeats, including a crushing 68-14 loss to England in Cardiff, the Welsh Rugby Union, WRU, is searching for a new director of rugby and head coach. However, former captain Sam Warburton believes leadership changes alone will not be enough. He insists on a radical restructuring of the entire system. Time for a bold decision. Speaking on BBC's Six Nations Rugby special, Warburton urged the WRU to make a difficult but necessary choice: reduce the number of regional teams from 4 to 3. No action is the worst action right now, he emphasized. We have to do 4 regions don't work, we don't have enough players. He pointed out how the English Premiership's restructuring inadvertently strengthened its teams by concentrating talent. Warburton suggests Wales should adopt a similar approach, focusing its player pool on 3 teams while ensuring that the next tier, Super Rugby Cymru, remains competitive. We probably have about 30 players of national interest. Those outside this core group should be dual contracted to the semi-professional league, enhancing its quality and ensuring depth across all regions, including North Wales, he explained. Which team should be cut? Warburton did not shy away from naming potential candidates for elimination. He suggested evaluating teams based on their contribution to the national squad and their on-field performances. If we go down that route, then unfortunately, it's the Dragons who would suffer, he said, acknowledging the good work happening at the club but stressing that tough decisions must be made for the greater good. Leadership must step up. The former flanker echoed similar calls made by ex-head coach Warren Gatland, urging WRU officials to take decisive action. You're never going to please everyone, but if you're in a leadership position, you need to make the best decision for Welsh rugby's future, Warburton stated. We have 2 decades of evidence that 4 teams aren't working. We need a long-term strategy. The crisis is not just about finding a new head coach, it is systemic. Warburton warned that if Wales fails to address these deep-rooted problems, the national team struggles will continue. If we don't have a strong international team, the entire rugby structure beneath it will collapse, he cautioned. It's going to take pain, and I don't see us winning a championship in the next 5 years. But if we commit to a clear plan, we can turn things around. With growing calls for Wales to be removed from the Six Nations due to its poor performances, the WRU faces immense pressure. Warburton's proposal offers a drastic yet structured path forward. The question now is whether the rugby authorities are ready to take the bold steps necessary to secure Wales' future in the sport.